I just got out of a meeting with a bunch of billionaires. TikTok, we mean business. This is my lawyer right here. We have an offer ready for you. We want to buy the platform. America deserves TikTok. Give me a seat at the table. Let me save this platform, TikTok.
Alright, folks, this is not a drill. The Supreme Court has officially upheld the TikTok ban in the US. And we are talking about real consequences here. Imagine a world where you wake up tomorrow, open your phone, and TikTok is gone. But wait, there's more. Just as we are processing this bombshell, we hear that MrBeast, yes, the YouTube goat himself, is eyeing TikTok as his next big move. Could MrBeast save TikTok, or could this be a start of a whole new era in social media? Now is the real question. What does this mean for us, the people? No more viral trends, dances, crazes, or the creative explosion that TikTok brought into our daily lives. How will this change the way we connect, share, and express ourselves in the US? Would we adapt, or would the void be too big to fill? And what about creators who build their careers on the platform? Will they thrive on other apps? Or will this be an end of an era? There's much to unpack here, and trust me, this is going to get wild. So hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and let's break it all down, because this is it's about more than just an app. It's about the future of how we share our lives. Let's go. As we embark, my name is Ken the Storyteller, and this is MC Tali's channel. Keep it locked.
TikTok. For its users, it's their go-to for everything.
Chocolate chip cookie with a shot of milk was so bomb.
But for some politicians in Washington, it's a Chinese-owned app that poses a national security risk. And while there are more Americans on TikTok than voted in last year's elections, it's the politicians who have the power to turn the lights off on TikTok.
And to the US government, I'm never forgiving you for this.
The Supreme Court today upheld a decision that, unless the app finds an approved new owner by Sunday, then it will effectively be banned in the United States.
The American people need the truth.
It was last year when Congress grilled TikTok's CEO, concerned that the app, owned by Chinese company ByteDance, was linked to the government in Beijing, and that it could harvest potentially the personal information of millions of Americans. TikTok denied this, but the anti-Beijing paranoia of senators was clearly on display.
Of what nation are you a citizen?
Singapore.
Are you a citizen of any other nation?
No, Senator.
Have you ever applied for Chinese citizenship?
Senator, I served my nation in Singapore. No, I did not.
The anti-TikTok brigade was a rare thing in Washington, bipartisan. Democrats and Republicans approved the bill, and it was signed by President Biden in April. ByteDance now had 9 months to either sell TikTok to a US-approved buyer or be shut down. Yet as that deadline approached this Sunday, some politicians were getting cold feet.
We're getting real momentum on stopping the ban on TikTok.
It seemed they now feared the backlash from TikTok's 170 million users in the United States.
I'm not ready!
People shocked that the government would ban a social media app, a seeming violation of the First Amendment.
My life changed thanks to TikTok.
What TikTok
and stop a site that contributes billions of dollars to the US economy, threatening the livelihood of influencers.
Will also go away.
Content creation, it is a full-time job. It is a real job. You're delivering a service and you're getting paid.
So what will the president-elect do? Because it was in Trump's first term that a TikTok ban was originally discussed by the US government. It all fit in with a shift in America's stance towards China, from tentative friends to trade wars. But Trump's re-election was in part down to his appeal to young male voters, and he found huge success on TikTok, meaning there was a pivot in his stance.
We did go on TikTok, and we had a great response with billions of views, billions and billions of views.
Today, Trump announced he'd spoken with Chinese President Xi Jinping, saying that together they could immediately solve many problems, including TikTok. Trump could sign an executive order when he comes into office and delay the ban for a few more weeks. And TikTok CEO today posted this clip.
I want to thank President Trump for his commitment to work with us to find a solution that keeps TikTok available in the United States.
All this shows the predicament of Trump's incoming coalition of Republicans. On the one hand, this is an aggressive America First movement that wants to protect the US from a rising China. On the other hand, this is the anti-woke group that wants to ensure freedom of speech. So this TikTok tale is a sign of things to come, a short-form video platform that offers a long-term window into the years ahead.
Whoa, honestly, this has been a roller coaster. The Supreme Court decision to uphold the TikTok ban feels monumental. I mean, it is not just about a fun app. It's about freedom of expression, creativity, and the way we connect in this digital age. And let's not forget the sheer impact of creators. People who have turned TikTok into careers, built businesses, and shared their voice with the world. For them, this isn't just a ban. It is like the rug being pulled out from under them. Can you imagine rebuilding everything on a whole new platform? It is not impossible, but it's definitely tough. It is definitely a tough road. But let's talk about MrBeast for a second. If anyone could step in and actually save TikTok, it is him. This guy has revolutionized YouTube, mastered the art of viral content, and created massive opportunities for others. But here's the question: if MrBeast buys TikTok, will it still be the same TikTok we know and love? Or will it evolve into something entirely different? Maybe even better. Here's my take. The US without TikTok will feel empty. Think about how many people rely on those short creative videos to find joy. Over 170 million Americans are using TikTok on a daily basis. Learn something new or feel inspired every day. Sure, other platforms exist, but nothing really matches the culture TikTok created. Losing that feel like losing a piece of our shared experience. But at the same time, maybe this is a chance to step back and reimagine how we use social media. Maybe it's time to ask ourselves some tough questions. Are we too dependent on this platform? Should we focus more on platforms that give us control instead of big corporation? Whatever happens, one thing for sure, this is a turning point. The Supreme Court's decision is not just the beginning, and the next step could reshape the digital world as we know it. So, what do you think? Are we ready to let TikTok go? And if MrBeast does buy it, what would you want to see him change? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm dying to hear what you think. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button. Subscribe for more reactions. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay creative, stay inspired, and keep the conversation going. Peace. My name is Ken the Storyteller, and this is MC Mtale's channel. Adios, muchachos.